Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And that's what here's on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Gervonta Tank Davis, that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore, the undefeated three-division world champion, arguably the face of boxing and the hottest young star in the game today. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the former king of the welterweight division, the former WBC, IBF, and Super WBA unified welterweight world champion. Now he's on his way to 154 pounds to start his reign at 154 and become a two-division world champion and show people that he's still a bad motherfucker and ain't nothing changed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, listen to montray-brown, and I want y'all listening to me well. I want Errol and Tank to join camps, and I want them to get to business ASAP. I want them to get to business ASAP. These two dudes motivate each other like no other, fam. When they're around one another and they show up to each other fights, they always encouraging one another. They always keep it real and keep it G. They talked about keeping the weight down and just staying focused on the task, man. Staying focused on the task. As you can see, Errol Spence always bring his son into Tank dressing room when they getting ready and things of that nature. Just shows me that they have a special type of connection and a special type of bond. You feel me? Team Gervonta and Team Errol, link on up. Coach Calvin Ford, Derrick James, put that work in. Get y'all boys ready for the thunderstorms that come before, and let them boys go in there and do their job, man. Let them boys go in there and do their job, man. Cause still, to me, Gervonta Tank Davis all the way on this shit, can't nobody beat him. Can't nobody beat him. Tank IQ is on a different level. His power was on a different level. And he just got that it factor to where he is that guy. You understand? He is that guy. And everybody want his position, even though they're not going to tell the truth. These young stars, they want to be in Tank's shoes because they know Tank is running the game. They know it. For him to be that little and to be up there with all the big dogs, it speak wonders. And when Errol Spence is all the way on this shit, can't nobody fuck with Errol Spence. Yeah, I said it. When EJ all the way on this shit, can't nobody fuck with Errol Spence, bro. He's just got that mentality and that mindset that he won't take no for an answer. You feel me? Now, we all know he took his first loss to Turnbull Crawford. Kudos to Bud, he did his thing. But a lot of people, a lot of trainers, a lot of fighters coming out and they speaking the truth. That listen, man, that wasn't the real Errol Spence in that ring that night. It really wasn't. We all know what we say. You can pick the wrong time to have your worst day on the biggest stage. You know? And I feel like that's what happened with EJ. Some things didn't go right in camp. He was dealing with certain situations, but he didn't want to let that payday go, and he didn't want to fuck the fans over and pull out of the fight to where people would make all excuses in the world, making like as if he was afraid, as if he was ducking Bud Crawford. He don't want the smoke. Y'all know how the internet go, bro. Y'all know how it go. But now that that's over with, Errol and Tank, get their ass out there on that road, train their ass off, and get ready for the big fights. You know? Now, credit, we know Errol got Frank Martin over there. They got a few other fighters over there that they go put the work in with as well. And they can make that happen. But outside of that, with Gervonta Tank Davis and Errol Spence having their own personal relationship, you know, they can do some things on their own so they can go out there, you know, run a few miles together, get into the gym, working on the bags. And y'all know my main thing, get a little of that good old sparring in with one another. Iron sharpening iron, bro. Iron sharpening iron. And who's best to get Errol ready than Gervonta Tank Davis? And who's best to get Gervonta Tank Davis ready than Errol the True Spence Jr., man? Now, credit, the opponent might be kind of different styles and shit like that. But other than that, man, as long as iron sharpening iron and you get in there and you sparring with the best of the best, it's nothing. It's nothing that them dudes can bring to the table that can fuck with you. You feel me? It's nothing they can bring to the table to fuck with you. All you have to do is just adapt to their little styles and what they got going on. But for us, the speed, the IQ, and the power, they won't have nothing coming, bro. Because you know I already took it from the best. If you understand what I'm saying. You feel me? And one thing about EJ, we know he gets stronger as the fight goes on. We know that he don't take no for an answer. And we know that he's going to keep coming. He's going to keep coming. And to stop that man, you have to kill him in that ring. You feel me? You have to kill him in that ring. The same with Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. These dudes are built and cut from a different cloth, bro. Win, lose, or draw, you'll get every ounce, every inch, everything they got in them, bro, to put into that hard work to go out there so they can be victorious. They're not going to leave no stone unturned. You feel me? They're not going to leave no stone unturned. And it doesn't matter what they're going through. Doesn't matter what they're going through, bro. They're not going to make no excuses. You understand? They're not going to make no excuses. And they going to put that work in. Yeah, they going to put that work in because they understand to leave it all in training camp, when a fight come, the fight can just be that much more easier, bro. Because if your opponent haven't took half of the precautions you took to get yourself ready for this big time fight, then they really don't stand a chance, man. They really don't. That's one thing your opponent must not know. The miles that you was willing to go, you know, the effort that you put in, like if they haven't even put in 25% of that man, they done for. They are done for. And Gervonta Davis and Errol Spence, those are two dudes that I look at and say that they gonna leave it all in training camp so they can make the fight look easy, bro. So they can make the fight look easy. And people don't understand that aspect of the game, fam. They really don't. And that's why I respect these two dudes to the fullest, to the utmost. Because I've been watching them since the beginning. You know? I've been watching them since the beginning. So I know what they built like. I know what they bring to the table. And I know that if you ever doubt them or count them out, yeah, your ass will be looking stupid. You will be looking stupid. Straight like that, bro. So I love these two dudes being in camp with one another, getting each other together. Coach Calvin Ford and Derrick James bouncing ideas off each other, bro. You know, just to make their fighters to be ready for any and everything. Any and everything. That way their opponent can't bring nothing to the ring that they not prepared for, man. You know, these two dudes are two of the most explosive fighters in the game. Two of the most headstrong fighters in the game. And that they ready for anything, bro. They ready for anything. Win, lose, or draw. They can bounce back like true kings. You feel me? And finish writing your chapter. I tell people this all the time. Give me your 5 greatest fighters on Mount Rushmore and how many will have a O on their record. If you're being realistic. If you give me your 5 greatest fighters on your Mountain Rushmore, how many of them would be undefeated, bro? That's just the nature of the beast, dog. That's the nature of the beast. You might take an L that night, but that don't mean that you was the worst fighter in the ring. That mean that your opponent was just a better man on that night. He was the better man on that night. They came in with a game plan, they executed it to the T, and they came out victorious. But in all reality, you were the best fighter of the night, but you just couldn't get your shit off. And that's how it happens sometimes in this boxing game. But real fans are going to stick by who they ride with to the end. Ain't no switching up, ain't no changing up. It's stand down and it's stand solid. Period. Stand down and stand solid. Because you don't want to be the one to try to jump off the bandwagon, and then guess what? That fighter come back and run off motherfucker 20 wins in a row and do something so special to where he's in position to be arguably the greatest fighter of all time. And now your ass looking stupid because you wanted to jump off the bandwagon because he took one L. One L. And he lost because of the work he didn't put in. Not because of what his opponent did, but because of the work he didn't put in. By taking his opponent extra lightly. You don't take no opponent lightly, bro. You train for every opponent like he's the last. Like he's the baddest motherfucker out there. And I feel like Errol Spence will catch on to that. And I feel like he will be back better than ever. Mark my words. Gervonta Tank Davis, that O is here to stay. Mark my words. These dudes would never lose another fight. Tank never lost a fight, but Errol would never lose another fight. And I put money on that. That's how much I believe in him. And that's how much hard work I feel like he gonna put in to go out there to avenge his loss, but to also take his position. Just watch how the future play out. EJ got an eye-opener, but he'll never have that mistake again. And I stand 10 toes on that. Shouts out to Tank. Shouts out to EJ. Let's go be great. And then let's ride off into the sunset with a pocket full of fucking money. Straight like that.